Gaga girl.
I don't... fucking remember what we're fucking doing, actually.
Shit, that's a good point. We have... I think we need to try to talk to the king?
Okay, I believe you.
Don't do... That's too much, That's a lot of trust.
Well, if you're wrong, you'll be wrong very quickly.
That's true.
Ask the king. Is there an order you want to do this in? Because I think we have to do all three.
I mean... I think we could just do them in order is fine. I'm sure
I think the order presented is relevant.
Yeah.
Rather than... What should I be remembering? I don't know what it is about the king. Just something about the king just makes me want to not voice the scene.
No, that's fair.
Are you against this, like...
We can just...
Conceptually?
No, I mean, that's fair. It's a very serious moment, heat of battle. I think it's fair if we just let it vibe.
It's not even that. Like, if it was just...
I'm just saying, like, from
interrogation in general, just kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just saying from, like, a story kind of reasoning it, like aesthetically, like, it makes sense to be like, oh, he did the battle too much, if that makes sense. So, like, I could justify it in that way.
He asks to see you remember. There's something he thinks you should know, should remember. What you have? Oh, here we go. You try not to think about it, but... What have I forgotten? Is he talking about something related to the fucking colors?
Maybe. I mean... Because I'm not sure. If he's talking about stars...
Oh, it's about the... There's a thing... There was a thing with an island.
Yeah.
Remember? And no one could remember its name. And that was weird.
Oh. Is that where he's from, you think?
Possibly! And possibly where Symphony's from.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's... Ooh.
The king is someone else entirely, apparently. And not a time traveler. Oh my god, Dad?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why do you keep killing your son? What you're trying to remember doesn't exist anymore, but someone might have written it. Someone might still have written proof that it existed. Sam, where are you from? that I have been watching a lot of Dropout recently.
That's such a good that episode is so funny. Really, all of it's good. There's not a bad episode.
The king looks straight at you.
Have you mostly been watching?
I finished Game Changer. I finished Make Some Noise.
Oh, okay, good. You should watch if you need other stuff. I haven't watched everything, but I've smattered around fantasy or shoot, what's the D&D one, the roleplay one that they do, and there's some good stuff in there too. The first season of Fantasy High is very good.
I'm watching Fantasy High now.
Cool.
Oh, hello. You do not answer. Good job, Sifrin. Good repression. Proud of you. You cannot answer. Ah, wonderful. Why call yourself king? I have decided my will is more than just the will of Vogard. Vogard doesn't know. No one knows that I am doing what needs to be done. They do not understand. Someone who selfishly does what needs to be done against the will of the people, such a person can only be called a king. And... Why? Why does that happen? Anywho, I think I have a bomb. I don't have a bomb.
Oh, yeah, we did not craft the bomb.
I mean, I have a memory of bomb, but I don't have bomb. So I guess we're just gonna... escape.
Just try to get through it though.
Someone might have written proof of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to
suppose
think
that
of,
is?
like, if there's a map somewhere that we've seen or something like that.
Kill me. Huh. That's getting less emotional.
Yeah.
But you're getting used to it. God damn it.
It's a very different answer.
Isabel laughed tiredly. Hearing it, you laughed too. Even death will not bring it back. I knew this, and yet... Let's go here.
Okay.
And then call Luke.
Okay. Fair enough.
You remember Odile? She couldn't move, was facing away from you. Is always facing away from you. She can never move then, can she? She can't protect any of you. Can't protect yourself. Can't even think about it. What face is she making during those final moments? Back to it.
Damn.
I don't know why I wanted the reporter to do this.
I do like the idea that Zephyr just like goes in Blair Witches to speak to Loop.
Is it the king? I think it's the king.
Yeah, probably.
Why would anyone write down what they've forgotten? Why would anyone know its importance if they can't remember it except you? No one other than this, something other than the stars. You have proof. You just need to go and find it again.
This is very helpful.
Diary. What?
Okay, how many diaries have we seen?
This requires an excellent memory.
Yeah. Or at least, like, binging it, maybe.
You've also decided he's misunderstood or whatever.
That's like, Tumblr in a nutshell. So casually back to the music.
So that just confirms that the stuff written in the observatory is in Sifrin's home language, right?
Is that why it's like, but you can't, because it doesn't say like, but you can't read it or something like that?
All caps,
Yeah.
you cannot read this.
Okay, yeah, that explains so much.
Okay, so diary, huh? Fucking. What the fuck, dude? Rawr. Ooh. Do we want to try the observatory?
I think...
No, wait, no. Or do we want to just Google diary? ISET diary.
Yeah.
Let's just Google ISET diary.
Okay, here. Yes, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That's exactly what I wanted.
I know where I need to go. I think.
Where do you think you need to go?
In the library on floor 2, one of the top shelves. Vzz.
That's what I'm seeing too.
Is the classroom also on floor 2?
I think so, but I don't remember.
Then I'm gonna do something with Mirabelle at the same time, perhaps.
Fair enough.
Alright, so I need to go... Stylish lady? This is not stylish, lady. We stumbled on another side quest! Hooray!
Wow.
Maybe you could find the last issue for them. Do you want to Google, in these exact words, so you don't get anything else spoiled, ISAP Cursing a Chateau Castle? There you are. Last issue. Cursing a Chateau Castle last issue, very specifically. You have a fan. Maybe eventually you'll find a way to jog her memory. Okay. So I'm going to go... Now that that's triggered, I can go and...
It's on for 3.
Do you know where specifically?
The pottery room?
Okay.
Oh, is this it? What we've been waiting for this whole
This is-
time?
Yeah.
Say, you've looped back a lot using tears, haven't you? Was it on purpose, or did you trip into them?
I'm just clumsy. Tee-hee.
You sure are. I suppose it is useful. It's a fast way to loop back. Isn't it tiring, though, having to walk back to find one? Are you tired? Are you annoyed yet?
Don't you just want to go like shit?
Yeah,
What?
for
What?
real.
Are they trying to get on your nerves on purpose?
Not on purpose. Just trying to make conversation.
It is annoying to have to walk back every time, though.
Right?
Are you a mind reader?
Well, there's no faster way, and it's either this or die in a fight, so I'd say the tears are better.
Is it the only way? I guess I do have a dagger.
You sure do. What do you mean I do have a dagger? Stardust, are you serious? You want to stab yourself and die so you can loop back? You shouldn't. Stabbing yourself isn't as easy as touching a tear, you know. It'll hurt. A lot.
That's quite a reaction from Luke. It definitely hurt, yeah. That's fine.
Stardust, I don't want you to. Listen to me and don't even think about it for universe's sake.
Luke seems really against this idea. However, it has been exactly 3 time loops since Loop really pissed Siffrin off. A cumulative 10 minutes, perhaps.
True.
And therefore, Siffrin... Angie. And who are you to tell me what to do? I do not know if I have to hit every single one of these. And I guess I could. You know, do you remember what save file? I don't remember what save file. I'll figure it out. For testing purposes. And who are you to tell me what to do? Actually, I didn't even consult with you on this. Haha. So, now that you know the, full context of exactly the faster method of looping, how are you feeling? How are you doing? This is
Uh,
a sensitive topic.
yeah, I'm
Are you
fine.
okay?
I'm fine. I'll be fine. This is a little concerning, but I don't think I'll be affected by it. But thank you for checking.
You have
I
distance because not only is it a fictional character on the screen, you are also not the one holding the controller, and therefore you do not.
I'm not the controller. I'm not the voicer, etc. I think there's enough distance there that it will be okay for me. And also, this isn't a like there's no details. It's not like super graphic. I think if it was like live action, I might be a little more like but
But a 2D PNG of would
yeah, I think it's okay. Stardust, don't. Uh,
loop suddenly freezes. You see them clutch their head in their hands in pain, when suddenly
you can now use your dagger to loop back whenever you want. You could do so by going into your pockets and using your dagger in battle or elsewhere. Doing so will immediately end a loop, allowing you to loop back whenever you please.
Loop won't look at you.
You should probably go now. I'd rather not see your face again this loop.
You flee. I did not see that achievement. But also I have a Steam.
Yeah, I didn't see it either, so.
Warning! Sharp! Think about your dagger.
Oh, love that.
So, I'm getting Uchina vibes from the 4 episodes I saw in the stage play I saw of Uchina.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you not seen Uchina? Are you
I
considering watching Uchina?
I would like to at some point, but it's probably enough that I will forget whatever you were going to reference by the time I get around to it, because that's just how my brain works, so you're welcome to. Spoil it for references of that.
There's a bird back here.
Dang. He didn't burp.
Pew, pew. He didn't burp. Anyway, there's a character who is tied to... I don't remember exactly what it is. But the whole show revolves around, like, a ritual kind of thing where students can challenge each other to... I'm just gonna go ahead and make a separate save for this, actually. Because that seems like, this is loot save 10. This is save 10. This is save 10. Someone should write that down. This is save 10.
Beep boop beep boop beep.
And this is save 12 that I am saving over, because it is not on the list of things that I should not save over. Save 10 big. Excellent.
I don't know what else to call it.
Save 10 big. So, the whole plot device of Utena is something. I have not fully watched Utena or burned it into my memory, you know.
Fair.
But the plot device is something that is won by trial of combat, and once you win the trial of combat, you get a power question mark, And along with that power question mark comes the holder of the power question mark, I think. Metaphorically. The bear. Who I think she is referred to as a bride. And she is married to whoever has the power question mark. To the power to change the world, I think. Something along those lines. I don't know what the
Okay.
exact. Anyway. So Utena, the main character, is, a shonen protagonist. Shoujo protagonist? A shonenjo protagonist.
Yeah.
I don't know if Utena is shonen or shonen. It's very shonen, but I don't know if it's also shoujo,
I feel
It's,
like it's probably shonen, but who knows? Some of those categories are hard to.
No, like, there are a non-zero amount of sword fights, but at the same time, there are there's like relationship drama and such and things.
Yeah.
She's a shoujonen protagonist, Utena, and thus is a good person, a good being, good little noodle, right?
Yeah.
And she's like anti-slavery is what we're talking about right now, I guess, is the closest analogy.
Fair.
And she repeatedly tries to tell this bride character, right, that, hey, you have free will, right? You're not just beholden to. We're friends, right? We are friends. We are friends, right? You understand this conceptually, correct? And of course, this character, this bride, goes, of course I understand. Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense to me, right?
Yeah.
And but she says it in a sort of tone of voice that's more like, of course, yes, I understand what you were saying, Uchina, right? And then Uchina loses a fight sometime near the end of at the climax of the show, near the climax, one climax. Climax, weird word, I'm gonna stop saying it. She loses the fight, a fight, and the bride character, goes off with the winner. And Uchina's like, hey, I thought free will, remember? And the bride doesn't say anything. Because as it turns out, she was just saying a bunch of shit because Uchina was in charge of her, right?
Yeah. Obligational.
So what I mean by I'm getting hella Uchina vibes from Luke is Luke feels like an automaton to me, kind of, esque. Or a person that has signed up to be able to help Sifrin, and in doing so has tied himself directly to Sifrin in such a way that they are subordinate.
Yeah, I could see that.
So,
just because it was very involved.
When I said, oh hey, I don't know if I have to do this 3 times, if I had to hit all 3 prompts to even get the dagger.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that if I said no even once instead of yes, I would not have been able to get that.
Yeah, I could see that being like an
Because
obligation.
that was Sifrin enforcing their will over Luke, even a little bit unconsciously. Anywho, with that said and done, I need to go to the classroom first. Oh, we are going to floor 2, aren't we? So I guess now is a good time
To testy test.
Well, that too, yes. But also, I need memory of defeat to get 3x memories when defeating normal sadnesses, because I'm starting to run a little low. thanks to Sifrin potentially traumatized Luke, we now have a surprise tool to you that will help us later. Hey, Kiki.
Yeah.
It's later.
Fair.
Also, the fact that I can use it on anyone
I was about to say, does that mean that it would
that's
allow
just
you...
UI.
Oh, okay.
That's probably just UI, right? I'm not eager to test that. Honestly.
Yeah. What? Is it that you can only do it in, like, the castle? Because the banana peel is so easily available?
But with that logic, a tier is so easily available, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't know. I mean, that seems definitely just very much like a darker kind of... Like, I think to add to the darkness of it, because, like, tiers are everywhere, so...
But also, I guess the logic is, theoretically, I was definitely gonna say words. There were gonna be words, so many words coming
Yeah.
after that sentence.
The most words in the history of words.
And we're gonna say so many words. That was a bad impression.
That was very bad. I'm so sorry.
But the fact that you knew that it was bad means you knew who I was trying to impress, which means it was actually good enough to get the point across.
Look back around. But
Do I want to unlock all the doors, or do I want to go through the process of getting all the keys? Because doing it this way means that the House Head Maidens... Was that on purpose? No, it wasn't on purpose. The Head House Maiden's office will be blocked by a rock, but do we need the Head House Maiden's office, do you think? Probably not.
I don't think so. I'd be shocked if we did. $50.
50 loops! More exclamation point is the achievement that we just got there. The big 5-0! You can do some math to figure out how many days, weeks, months you've been stuck here. You don't always spend very long in a single loop, but sometimes you do spend more than 24 hours in there. So doing the math would be easy enough. But you won't, because you're smart. You can guess what it would do to your brain. Back to it. Is this formation different?
Is it?
There should be one on the left and the right, correct?
Probably.
Probably. We like probably.
I mean, like, natural symmetry odds make sense, but...
Ah, gotcha. Buy one, get one 3. Oh, you know what? I no longer have to go all the way through to a death against the king now. Because apparently...
Oh yeah, you could just use it in combat too.
Mm-hmm. Three. 4.
Bunny!
Oh my god. I started thinking about Bon and knees to make a pun. That's where that came from.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
Little Bo Knee.
My favorite nursery rhyme.
Little Bo Peep, skinned her knee. Oh, the French. How you are French. Oh, the Rock. You sure are, Dwayne. Deville is now vulnerable.
Fuck him up, Kenneth!
Mirabelle leveled up, but that doesn't matter. You don't exist. You're not real. Anyway, you sure are supposed to have first strike. I think I have all of everyone's skills, maybe? I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'm upset that Memory of Victory is a Cyphrin memory, instead of allowing literally anyone else to have attack, 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 attack. You know?
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Wolf speed technique. Wolf speed technique. Anyway, the classroom is definitely on the second floor, right? And I'm not making a mistake right now. Rock, scissors. Nope, rock, paper, scissors. Everyone feels faster. Oh wow, Cyphrin's your skill and shit. That's cool. That's neat. That's awesome. That's... And here comes the giant fists! And also, a piece of paper. 510 experience. I think that's normal action. Now, I have talked to Mirabelle and said, hey, you have a big fan. And Mirabelle said, I have self-esteem issues.
Yeah.
A desk with an open notebook. It has very lovely handwriting.
Oh! I recognize this handwriting. This is the seat of a very stylish and very scary lady with amazing fashion sense. She often wore this very cool dress, and she always has her dark hair in a bun. We ought to have the same classes, but she probably doesn't know I exist. I'm a little sad about it. I always wanted to ask her for fashion tips.
Wait, this sounds like that stylish lady I was talking to you about.
Who? The stylish lady next door in Dormont?
Yes, her. Your fan.
You're a fan, Belle?
Mira. Remember us when you're famous.
So that's who you meant. Yes, I know her. But see, if you said she was scary, I would have known who you meant. She has a very intense glare, and she talks in a way where I never know if she's making fun of people or not.
You make a face. The stylish lady didn't look very scary when you talk to her.
If you see her again, look into her eyes. You'll know what I mean.
You might try that. Either way, you should go talk to the stylish lady and let her know that Mirabelle knows her. Yeah!
Yeah. I would suggest, I don't know if it'll work because we didn't hang out with everybody, but you might try clicking on the blackboard.
John Connor.
You should be able to skip through most of it, if not all of it. Okay, nothing
Okay,
happened.
so I have to go through the side quests.
Yeah, so apparently there's an extra skill that you can get, like a memory skill, or like a memory that will lower her craft skills if you do all the hangout and come here in Act 3. I think is the only time. Maybe Act 4. I was trying to look. Oh yeah, it's Act 3 or Act 4. So you got some time if you do it, but
you have a list of things. Is it a non-spoiler list of things?
It's not a non-spoiler list of things. I was trying to look up the classroom location to double check, and I saw the classroom event, and I was like, what?
Okay.
But that was all I saw.
You know, I was gonna do something very silly and ask you if you could Google for a list of events and then send it to me without looking at it. But in that case, I can just do that my fucking self, can't I?
Well, you're also the one playing, so I can see. Let me see if there is a list of events.
Skies are hits. Sifrin is now level 63. What am I doing? We need to go to the Truth Prairie.
The Truth.
Neo Cities.
Is that a bad thing?
No.
Oh, okay. I
don't know why I responded like that at all.
Is this like a website that's gonna dox me now that I've clicked on it? I don't think this has everything on it, but it's a start.
Yeah, everyone knows that when you go to Neo Cities, Neo appears.
From the Matrix?
Comes to your city. Yeah, do you know any other Neos?
No.
Yeah, so Neo exists. Everyone knows this. Neo shows up in your city and doxes you, personally.
Fuck. Is this because I'm red-pilled or whatever the fuck they call it? I'm not. Don't dox me for,
being red-pilled.
Yeah, I'm not actually red-pilled.
Yeah, no, I have no idea how to respond to that.
Not being red-pilled?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can't yes and with you.
You're good.
Am I? I don't feel very good.
It's fine, don't worry.
I'm the worst improver.
It's all good. You're actually a very good improver.
I'm like solidly decent. Oh, I wasn't expecting the little piddly baby attack to smack her for rocked. Do we maybe break it down? We could try, but... Oh.
Oh.
The rock did not flinch. How's your fist? I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Oh, he's a bow.
I remembered before I went into the doorway that I needed to get more.
Yeah, I was like, why are you running?
Why are you running? It's killed. Oh wow, that one didn't die. Let's fix that! Ah, ah, ah. How serendipitous. So, I'm trying to small talk, but I'm very bad at small talking. But it's okay. We have reached
The important part.
the important part. The bookcase is filled with notebooks of all shapes and sizes. You look at the sparkly diary. Mirabelle catches you looking.
Oh.
Uh, you probably should right now. Yeah, sure. Do you need
No, I'm
a
good.
book?
I'm good. Sorry. It
We
was
do
the
not have
combination.
time, is what I would usually say, but I'd also like to think about boring, mundane, everyday problems for a bit. Dear diary, save us from thinking about our problems.
Bill, pick a page.
One page, and then we're going.
I'm reading again? Okay.
Sifrin, it's your time to shine. You're gonna do the reading.
For real.
Everyone tells surrender. Mirabelle takes a deep breath and opens it straight in the middle. No, this is
This is the same.
yeah. I tried to say it yesterday and I got like the weirdest headache for hours. And I tricked my friends into saying it tomorrow. Doodles of a little girl laughing uproariously. The alley north of Vogard. Remember, the elders know something happened. An entire stretch of land disappearing from people's minds. Bonabons. Village was really close to it. Very, very frightening. Mia. What was its name again? Rungits. I remember that! I remember that specifically because it's the Rungits. And I... Oh... Adrian, you are so, so French. The name of this country, you try to remember. Remember. Only silence answers you. Is this what the king wanted you to remember? Just remember it. Say it. Make it real. You can't say it, you don't even want to try. You turn to Isabel. But can you try to say it anyway? But what? It's just gonna give me a headache. Isabel looks at you. Something about your expression makes me reconsider. Well, sure, Sif. I'll say it. That country's name was... You know, I had it before. But now that I'm actually trying to remember it, nothing comes to mind. Is that so?
You're dumb, Za. I know it. It's... What? But...
Wait.
Huh? What's...
Can't remember it either, yeah? When you asked me, answering you felt automatic, like if you asked me what 1 plus 1 makes. But trying to remember it now is more like...
Like calculating 72 times 89.
8... 63 plus 1, 64, 6...
How did I know
16.
you were gonna try to calculate?
56 plus 1, 57. 8 down is 8. 4 down to 6 is 0. Carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7 plus 72 times 8 would give me 56, 57. So that's 1 plus 5 plus 7 is 13. Carry the 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. So 6, 3, something 8. Fuck. I forgot what the third. Fuck. I have this. 8, 4. No. 7 times 64, 6. Yeah, so 4. And 56, 54 and 6. It's 1. 6, 3, 1, 8. Success of 318.
Sounds reasonable to me.
6,408? Where do they... What? How was I that far off? No, I can't do mental math.
Is it that you can't do
Without
mental
a piece
math,
of paper.
or is it just that you're just proving the game's right, that particular equation's really frustrating?
You know what? Let's use that justification. Hell yeah, I'm not stupid. The game's really smart. If I get it wrong... No, that's 600. Motherfucker!
Oh my god. That's this is just like an extension of the Issa is a nerd plotline. What?
Isabeau? No, it felt more like asking me to remember my first steps. I remember that. I remember that. You didn't expect me to remember that. What a terrible analogy. And I can't seem to remember it either. When we were talking about it, I could think of it clearly, but trying to remember it now, let alone say it.
I can't remember the country itself either.
That was a weird intonation, wasn't it?
Yeah, sorry. I had a piece of...
It's nothing to be sorry about, I'm just... You had a piece of...
I had a piece of meat stuck in my teeth, and I was like... it was kind of blocking my mouth a little bit, like it was like a long string of beef.
Oh.
I just remember it was an island north of Vogard.
Beef Stroganoff.
Yeah. And it had a different belief than the changed belief, didn't it?
It had Christianity, and everyone knows Christians are fucking awful.
Something about the sky?
Heaven, see? Look at that.
Yeah, fuck.
You know, the universe.
Excuse me. That's right, the universe. Oh yeah. Like stars and stuff.
We also know that people could remember that country clearly. And... my head's killing me.
And we know that trying to remember stuff makes our brains hurt.
Let's stop here. It'd be bad to fight the king with a raging energy. Yeah. Or we can say as if. You don't respond. So the king is from that country as well. The country no one can remember. Your country. The country you're born in, raised in, spent your entire childhood in. And yet, even now, thinking about it, what it may have looked like, you can't even imagine it. For a long time now, you haven't been able to remember anything about it. You forget it even exists at the time. Anything linked to that country has just stopped existing for you. Your childhood, your parents, your life, your language, your culture, your faith, the stars, the constellations, the universe! It's gone! The king! He was from there, you're sure of it. And then something happened and the country disappeared without a trace, unable to be remembered by anyone. That was your fault, wasn't it, Sifrin?
Ooh.
No one can remember what made everyone forget about its very existence. But something must have, right? But if it happened, if he's so attached to it, he asks you if you remember it every single time you see him. If he's so attached to that country, why would he be so obsessed with Vogard then? Because it sucked! Why would he decide to freeze it all in time? Because he's nuts! Can't figure it out quite yet, but there must be something that's similar to his goal. So, you take your dagger in hand. Just a fast and easy way to loop back, haha. Using a dagger on yourself. This is gonna be rough. You'll look back, sure. But you'll be killing yourself. Are you 100% absolutely sure you want to go through with this? You can always continue to use it to use the loop back and forget that dagger is even in your inventory.
Don't use it. Don't do this, Stardust. Please. Dang, this is giving you every possible chance.
See, now what I want to do is look for Isa's secret golden ending and see if... You know what, actually? Hold on. In Time and Stars. Yep, yes. Of all time. Uh... Okay, so this will not open or close anything related to an ending.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So does that mean there are multiple endings to this game?
No, I
Oh,
don't think
okay.
so.
That's why I was.
I didn't look. I didn't look very hard.
Okay.
Or well, I googled ISAT secret ending, and a redditor said the only thing close to a secret ending is the secret boss that I have to trigger manually, that I won't just stumble upon. And
Okay.
I'm glad that I read that because I forgot that I had to do that because it has to be done during Act 3.
Whew.
And I think we're getting close to finishing Act 3.
I was gonna say, I feel like time's running out for that.
So actually, I'm on the side of expedience, but you are here for the experience. So, do you want Luke to be angry with Sifin? Luke is begging. You are begging me to not do this. And this, I don't know if this... Actually, okay. I am taking a true neutral stance. You are the deciding vote because one part of me is saying, "Oh, you know what? I have the pre-dagger save." So actually, if I don't like what happens here,
Mm, in that case, I mean, I feel like we've come all this way. We should just do it.
Nike, it'd be so much faster to loop back if you do this though. One stab, wait a few minutes, instant loop back.
I love the phrasing of
Oh
it'll be
shit!
faster and then wait a few minutes. Like, bruh. What did you think of?
I think we're gonna get a scene of Cyprin watching his friends watch him die.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, I was curious if they were just gonna be like, "Yep, you died," because I was like, "There's no way stabbing yourself does not just kill you instantly."
Unless you do it through the temple. And even then, maybe not. I don't know. I
Yeah.
I wrote stabbing yourself, getting stabbed through the temple as instant death, as a method of in zero win game, right? I wrote that as the only way to kill a certain incarnation of a shifter because it's if you get the nice sneak attack, right? They don't have time to like realize, oh, I'm drowning in my own blood. It's just that version of Akane is gone forever now.
Mm-hmm.
And except in the very you know what? Actually, I need to write that down at some point. I'm gonna put it in our Discord DM. By killing Akane equal a corpse and pin message. All right, cool. If you don't want to act this out because it is potentially triggering,
That's a good point. Yeah, maybe we could just let this one go by. It's one thing to watch it, it's another thing to act.
you grip the handle. Sif? What are you? You grip the handle. And quickly you.
Oh, okay.
You killed yourself. Where's the issue of the pottery room? You said
Yes, the pottery room, yeah.
on floor 3.
Fuck, I closed it. Um,
Control Shift T. Control Shift T. Control Shift
I'm on
W.
my
Is it W or
phone.
T?
Go
Long
away.
press. Long
Epic
press reopen
Games.
close tab. Long press reopen close tab.
Come on.
Or history, I guess.
Um,
History.
it's 4-3.
Do you remember if I have to use a key to get into the pottery room?
I do not.
Do you think I'm gonna be annoyed? How Okay, so I guess the real question is how annoyed will I be if there's a barrier of entry versus how annoyed will I be if there isn't a barrier of entry? You know what,
Um,
actually there is at least one Stark crest.
fair.
The question was gonna be how annoyed it's like levels of annoyance. How annoyed would I be if I went through all that effort, and then if I wasted 5, you know what? Let me get through the scene and then walk and then talk. Oh wow, that was an instant. Felt like forever. Endless seconds bleeding out, having to watch your allies watch you die. Felt like the ends coming and staying. Oh, but it's fine though. You can go to the loop back whenever you want is great, isn't it? Isn't it? It's fine. It's fine. You're fine. You feel like throwing up. Anywho's it's. I was definitely saying words about
Something about like
right.
how annoyed
So,
you'd be.
it's a factor of how annoyed am I going to be that I wasted. Hello?
Man, they really like hanging on.
How annoyed am I going to be if I waste
Little memories.
5 memories versus if I don't waste 5 memories and then I get all the way over here, motherfucker. It's not this way. It's not this way. It's not. It simply isn't this way. It's down. It isn't this way. How annoyed am I going to be if there's a barrier of entry and I didn't just burn the 5 versus if I didn't burn the 5 and there was no barrier of entry? That's the question.
It's resource U versus efficiency U, and that's tough.
Yes. There was definitely a faster way to get to that point. Am I seeing this correctly? Are you seeing this shit? What the fuck? This one is so dial faster than Mirabelle.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pottery room? Is that the exact wording of...
Of the guide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfucking... It's an issue 87. Issue 87? You should remember this number. Is that all I need? Motherfucking... well, whatever.
Okay. Huh.
Is there anything else I need to do while I'm here?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't really look up, like, what to do in the pottery game. I just looked up where to find the issues, so...
I meant on floor 3, like, generally.
Oh, well, I also didn't look that up. But, from my brain, which is highly unreliable, I do not remember anything.
Neat! It's gotta be easier the second time. You close your eyes shut tightly and stab. You killed yourself. Let's go talk to a stylish lady.
Hell yeah. And also maybe see how mad Loop is at us.
Ow, it hurts still. You're getting the hang of it, but it felt terrible. Well, at the end. You breathe in and out, and in, and out. You will be going in the air a few times. You grip the coin tightly between your fingers. The last one you've seen is 87? That's... Oh. Please tell me, what happens in this issue? Please, you have to tell me! Ah. You didn't
Oh
read
my
it.
fucking god.
You awkwardly smile. I will never forgive you for the emotional trigger you've just given me. That's fair. Have to go back and read it.
Fucking Jesus.
You tell her what Mirabelle thinks of her.
Oh.
Do you want to read
Yeah,
Stylish Lady?
I can read it. She thinks I'm scary. No. No. No! But wait, you said she also liked my style.
You know.
Oh. Oh, change. Oh, yes.
Okay. She's also very ace.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what? If you're thinking you got a shot. Oh, wonderful. Maybe she's
I
supposed to
really,
be
really,
BFFs.
really need you... I really, really need you to consider the P in... I don't remember the fucking term now. It's platonic something or other. Platonic life partner?
Oh,
Platonic something or other?
yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't know either.
The P in QPP. There we go. QPR? The P is
Yeah.
very important.
Yeah, queer platonic
Queer
relationship.
platonic partner, queer platonic relationship.
I know exactly what to do. Give me 3 seconds, Hatted One.
The swag.
Yes!
Oh, hey, look at that.
Okay. Let's go.
You're French, not Italian. What are you doing?
Let's go. Can you give this to Mirabelle? I hope she likes it.
You got the fan mail. It's a package and a letter addressed to Mirabelle. You better give it to her before tomorrow. You put the mail in your pocket along with your souvenirs.
Thank you. Please give it to her. Please. I don't want to scare her. Please.
Loving fan mail!
Better than hate mail, I guess.
Does it have to be inside the castle, do you think?
I don't know.
You also don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh, wait, I thought you were talking about giving her the fan mail.
No. It has to be before tomorrow. We said that very specifically.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't know. Sorry, my brain doesn't work very congruously.
New lips, new blessing. You touch the statue you like the most and close your eyes. Hey! You now can turn back. Anyway, I did that mostly so I could play around with this. Mr. Mirabelle from the stylish woman. It has a package and a letter. Opening either would be rude, so you leave them alone. Fan mail delivery! You give her the gift.
Oh, shoot. Oh. I accidentally minimized the screen. Fan mail? From a stylish lady? Okay. Oh, it's from one of my classmates? Oh. Oh! That's from, a scary classmate of mine. Or at least I thought she was scary. She has a very intense look, you know. But she's gifting me a bow she made. She thought it would fit me well, and she says...
Suddenly, Mirabelle starts tearing up.
She's such a nice person. I'm so glad that... Anyway, look. Look at this bow. Isn't it pretty?
Isn't it pretty? Isn't it wonderful? Doesn't this song have some implications with it?
Oh, does it? Ugh. Don't like that.
I mean, implications of childbirth.
Oh. Oh, does it? Okay, shit. I don't know. I'm the worst at, like, paying attention to the songs that I listen to. I could be,
It's a song about, I'm pretty sure, a newly birthed child.
I guess that's fair.
Which
That's
would imply
cute.
sex.
You know, that's fair because I feel like people use it a lot for, like, father-daughter dances.
Mm-hmm.
So that would make sense.
Lovely made from love. She's crying, but she must not want you to mention it. You look at the bow. It's a very bright shade and seems to sparkle in the light. It would probably fit Mirabelle very well. It looks wonderful.
It does!
You got the stylish bow. Mirabelle keeps it safe.
Mm.
Big bow! Style! Whoa! Hello! Boost attack speed by... Oh, that's an awful lot of attack speed. Hello. And we have 2% HP regen. Holy shizzle.
Hell yeah.
And because we have attack speed, we get turns more faster.
Yeah.
And apparently Odile's attack speed is... Apparently Odile's attack speed is just under Mirabelle's.
Dang.
Yeah, but only when she doesn't have the stylish bow. I think it has to be in the castle. The thing I'm trying to do.
Oh, really?
Okay. Anyway, do you think we have to go talk to the king or talk to Lou?
Shoot.
And do you want to do Black Horde stuff while we're here thinking about it?
I was curious about that. I was gonna ask in a minute if you wanted to do that since we're here. I'm fine with that totally. I think we should probably just go talk to Loop in general anyways, because what if we need to go talk to the king and then we have to come all the way back here? I think that's just the easier solution, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I suppose you must have more experience than I do.
That's so funny.
There is no behind the library. That's very sad. Wait. No, there is no behind the library. Okay, so let's go talk to Loop in general. And get yelled at.
I was gonna say, I'm wondering how mad they're gonna be.
Very! Imagine you have a friend that, like, cares about you a lot, and whenever you make a suicide joke, they're like, hey, that's my friend, you fuck.
That's, yeah.
It's like that, except we actually did the thing.
Yeah.
So...
No amount of fly swatter gifts are gonna fix this one.
You roll the coin around in your pocket.
Are you rolling that coin again? You've kept it this whole time. It's just pathetic now.
Oh, you're catty today.
Damn.
Show Loop a souvenir. No thanks,
So I guess
Stardust.
that implies that we could show them different ones. If we
Well,
know them.
We only get souvenirs inside the castle.
And they don't carry.
Unless they're side quest items.
Oh, okay.
Like the stylish bow and the long thingy thing.
Gotcha.
Anywho.
Oh, they're mad.
Engie.
Oh, I can't stay mad at you, you little cutie.
Fine.
Look at you, Stardust. So stupid, so lost. So willing to stab themselves for things to go slightly quicker. Just so you know, being forced to tell you how to kill yourself? Not the best way for me to spend my day.
Why do you care?
Yeah, I wonder too.
Well, I'm upset that we just veered into full asshole territory. I hope we get an opportunity to veer that back.
Yeah.
I maybe should have hesitated on that one.
I won't hesitate, bitch. Anyway, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop?
Now I don't want to click the let's talk about something button. Hey,
Why?
how do I feel awkward?
Oh, chatting with your friend that you just committed suicide because they told you not to?
No, not even because of that. I don't care about that one. It's the angry depression teenager why did you care thing that I feel awkward about now. Actually,
Oh.
you know what? I'm just gonna load a file and undo that one.
Okay, that's fair.
I feel that bad about it.
Damn,
actually.
that's pretty bad.
Oh, I still have the fan mail.
Oh yeah, because you saved it right before you did that.
Because I wanted to touch it before I gave it to Miracle to see if it did anything, and it does nothing. Because Sifrin doesn't want to open it because it's rude.
Sifrin's too polite in some times, not polite in others.
I shouldn't have said it.
You,
But I'll still keep it.
of course you will. As upset as I am, I might have done the same in your position. It is very useful to be able to loop back whenever you please. Just, curse you for putting me in this position, I guess. And even though you have it still, I hope you won't use it. For your sake. Anyway, how could I help you on this wonderful new loop?
On this wonderful new loop, because we're gonna make it wonderful, Stardust. Let's talk about something. You have nothing to talk about, so you stay quiet.
Stardust, you're like really have we done that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We have. Too bad. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah.
What is the Pokemon?
Exactly. Why freeze Vogard in time specifically?
Goku captured Bogart, yes.
Yeah.
We all knew he appeared in Bogart in his adulthood.
In the city of Corbeau, right? It's a nice place to live. And he must have stayed long enough to have put down some roots.
He said earlier he thought Bogart was perfect.
Perfect. And yet he wanted to freeze it in time. Freezing something perfect in time. Like a picture.
A picture?
You have to go to the mirror.
You have to go to the mirror?
Maybe? That's like the only place that we have like that's such a specific emphasis on the picture.
Alright, would you tell me where the mirror is? Because I don't remember. Second or third floor.
I want to say 2, but I don't remember.
Well, we need your alternate persona, Google's girl.
Yes.
You okay?
I thought I saw it was 3, and then it like shifted on me, so I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, it's 4-3.
4-3. 4.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, 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 boom. So, the blackboard on floor 2, and the mirror on floor 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have any small talk topics, or even ISAT topics that you want to
Um,
talk about? What are theories and motivations?
well, I'm so dumbfounded now that I was so heavy on the idea of it being Isabeau as the king that I'm like, do you think that like I don't know. So my guess now is that whatever happened to the island that the king was on when he was the astronomer, or sorry, whatever the thing that happened to the king when he was young, and that took the island away. He saw it
Yeah.
coming again as an astronomer. Like somehow he was able to like figure out what happened and saw that was coming again, and is trying to do it. He's kind of being altruistic about it, and is like, well, if I freeze Vogard in time, then they will have to deal with the same thing I dealt with. That's my guess.
I missed all of that, by the way.
I saw the like end where the shopkeeper was freaking out. I missed the first part.
Sifrin brought up, hey, so hypothetically, what if Mirabelle wasn't blessed by the Change God? And the shopkeeper was like, the shopkeeper reacted in exactly the way Mirabelle thought she would.
Fair.
Anyway,
Hop. That's so much fun.
you were saying something about,
I think that the king saw whatever happened to the island that the king was from. Back when he was an astronomer, he saw it happening again to Vogard or something else maybe, and was like, "I'm gonna freeze Vogard in time." Now I don't know how that accounts for him having time powers powerful enough to like not die, but that's my best guess right now for that.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. Yeah, like I don't know. This doesn't seem like for a game that has a lot to do with like deities and stuff like that. It's hard for me to like figure out like where they fit in, and so I don't necessarily. I could see it maybe being like, oh, the universe, as since the islanders worshipped, quote unquote, the universe. I don't know if that would end up being like, oh, the way like the change god gave us the dagger essentially. If like a similar thing will happen, a similar thing happened in the past with the king, and that the universe was like, I will give you the power, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it's something else. I just don't know. That's like the biggest mystery to me is like how the time power is happening.
Well, I guess if
Hi,
it's related to time
Firewolf.
powers. Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome in.
If
The
it's
looping is
related
going
to
good.
if it's related to time powers, I'm guessing that either Sifrin or a third party, not the king. Well, no, it would have to be Sifrin, wouldn't it? Because the king is pause, Loop is probably fast forward, and that's why they're in Vogard. So my theory here is that...
Or is Loop rewind and Sifrin is fast forward technically?
And you think the zone out is part of the power suite?
Maybe, and like just the fact that like, yeah, we can just like, yeah, and also the fact that we're kind of the only one that's actively moving forward in the story too, kind of on like both like a literal and a symbolic way.
Would it be fucked up if I pulled out the dagger right here?
That would be really fucked up.
Oh, I know what I can do. I'm
Hmm.
not gonna do it now, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna pull out the dagger yet. I'm gonna wait until I get to a safe point. I was talking about a theory, and I didn't say the fucking theory.
Oh.
I
That's
don't
the
remember which one it was.
stay silent and skip is the freak out.
Okay. Stay silent and sip. Stay silent and sip. Stay silent and sip. Okay. Uh, if Sifrid is rewind, or possibly if loop is fast forward, or possibly if loop is rewind and sip is fast forward, the island was somehow erased from time.
Yeah.
Like, you know how time magic go, I'm going to make you turn from a person into a sperm and then you will cease to exist. Or something along those lines.
Yeah.
I don't actually know. I don't fucking know. But the theory is one of Sifrin or Luke did it.
Yeah. I mean, it would kind of make sense for Sifrin. I mean, it would make a lot of sense for Sifrin to have done it. Now, how they would have done it, I don't ask me that. But like, yeah, no, I think it would make a lot of sense for it to be like they forgot because they fucked up somehow with everything. I don't know.
Okay, go there. Awesome. Um, that's the quote unquote golden end thing that I need. You know how actually I don't know what. Anyway, it was either the island was either rewound to the point that it ceased to exist, or it was fast forwarded to a point where nope, it would have been rewind. It would have had to be rewind time.
Why do you think fast
Because if
forwarding?
it fast forwarding would just erosion it away. It wouldn't cause everyone to like forget.
The I guess that's
Unless it
fair.
like
Unless you go with like this idea of like it was only like a year here, but it was like 200 years there, and the idea that like if you don't talk about it enough, it slowly fades away, kind of thing.
it slowly fades away and it fades away from everybody's memory.
Yeah, kind of like that sort of idea. I don't know if that would be applicable, but you know.
It was like it felt like stabbing raw meat again and again. Why did you stab yourself again and again instead of
I was
just the
gonna
one
say.
time? Did you stab yourself in the heart? Why did you stab yourself in the heart instead of the jugular?
Do you think it's a different spot every time? Try to see what's better.
Trying to find out. trying to find out, not caring about fucking around. Why did I get a crit on the top one? It was dead. Anyway, it could be that, and I don't actually subscribe to this, this is just an idea of mine. It could be that if it is fast forward, then it was fast forward. You know how the
Firewolf said looping is going well, but also using the dagger. To be fair, this is part of. We're just experimenting with it now. Now that we have it. Sorry, where were you? I did not mean to interrupt, but I thought that was very funny. What were you saying?
you know how the hold on, this one.
And I messed it up. I just didn't know what to say. I didn't think taking all those classes taught me anything worthwhile, to be honest. I liked taking them, and I liked learning those things. But I didn't do anything with what I learned. And I wasn't even good at any of it. So, wasn't it all just a waste of time? And that's what I ended up saying during the class. And everyone was just silently looking at me, judging me. So, I ran away from the class and stayed in my room for a week.
I wonder if I could have gotten this by only doing Mirabelle's side quest.
I think so, from what I saw in the thing. I didn't super clarify, but I think that was the impression I got. Oh no!
Ah, gems. To evade judgment and wait for it to blow over. I get it. But taking all those classes doesn't seem like it was a waste of time, though. It's fine to learn things just for learning's sake. And you never know when that knowledge might come in handy.
That's true. But thinking about it now, I felt like I had to do something with that knowledge.
Weird inflections there.
Which
Whenever
part?
you, like, end. It's like, thinking about it now. That's true. It's, like, very bouncy.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I'm trying to, like... I feel like I have a very specific cadence when I talk like her, and I try to, like, use it, and it kind of I feel like I do that a lot, like, whatever you would say, like, I don't know if that makes sense.
I
Like,
think it's not whatever you say, and more like, whatever you say. It's not like You're edging closer and closer to Valley Girl, ends everything in a question cadence. And I think you're trying to go for sing-songy instead, like melodic. Like a Disney princess kind of beat.
yeah, maybe, I don't know. Honestly, I can't say there's any method to it. I'm just going for it, kind of.
Mm-hmm. That's why we're here, we're learning.
Yeah, that's fair. Everyone else in the classes felt like they were learning about their passion, you know? Artists taking art classes, getting better at their craft, that sort of thing. But I was just not using those skills outside of class. But just because everyone was doing their way means I could do things my way too. And I could just take a lot of classes because I like to learn. Yeah!
Maybe this is what the head housemate wanted you to realize. Wow, hello. When she asked you to prepare this class.
Oh! Maybe.
Very weepy, I'm starting to realize.
Yeah.
Like, if you aren't given direction, with like a question mark or an exclamation point, you just kind of default to Mirabelle's just a very weepy girl.
Yeah, I guess
I think the waiver you have, you should like stick to whenever her sprite has tears or whenever there's like a hyphen stutter, maybe.
I guess that's fair. I think it's because in the start again, she was often very like, it was very rare for her not to be like emotional about something, whether it was like crying or being like excitable about like her roommate or like the chateau castle type stuff. And so I think it just kind of stuck.
I see. We got the thing.
Yeah.
Cooldown for all skills lowered by 1.
I figured you'd
Thank
probably
God.
like that, which is why I
Yeah.
was like, normally I
Mm-hmm.
would just be kind of like, about it, but I was like, that was a good one, so I was like, I should bring this up.
Okay. And you want to go to the mirror now,
I
and
think,
not the king?
yeah, I think we should go to the mirror. I think that was because they were emphasizing picture a lot.
Okay. Beep boop. You're an old hat at this. Steps!
Jesus.
Just very blunt every time, too.
Yeah.
And then this one doesn't matter. Except it might matter. And it's not like there's a key in front of the mirror anyway, so I'm just gonna not, you know? I felt like popping a balloon. Like getting emptier, emptier, emptier! Back to it.
Yeah, getting more efficient with it and also depressed with it.
Rar, Lulu. I do need more memories, is it? Souls? Spirits?
Memories,
Sparkles.
I
I need more
think.
sparkles. I don't know what the actual term is. Is it
I think
memories?
it's
It might just be
memories.
memories. Yeah, it is memories. Look at that. Your brains when mine doesn't.
Uh, we trade off the brain cell, I think.
You're glad to have the picture back. It's proof. Proof that you're here on this journey. Proof that you were with your allies. Proof that you love them. Even if you forget, and you forget a lot, it's proof that you and your friends existed. Proof that you were happy. Proof that this moment happened. Perfectly frozen in time. After the country was forgotten, the king was welcomed by Logar, wasn't he? Welcomed and helped and loved. To the point where he sees Vogard as perfect. But no one knows why the country was forgotten. What's keeping Vogard from being forgotten the exact same way? Wasn't it his duty, as thanks for welcoming him, to make sure such a fate would never befall Vogard? What else could he do? To make sure this perfect country was preserved in amber forever. How could he ever let go? You're interesting the king more than you'd like to. But still, he's... You want to talk to him again? I've decided that this is the most fucked up place to just kill yourself with a dagger.
Right after a cute, happy, smiling picture.
We got proof of us being happy.
Jesus.
Saying that, wow, it's just repeating itself over and over again. That's kind of weird. But that's just morbid. It felt like dying and then like nothing. And knowing you put yourself through it. Back to it. You put yourself through it. Get back to it. Do we think that we're gonna have to fight?
Shoot. I don't know. I mean, we haven't gone through to the end in a while, but I almost feel
Shit,
like
did I
that's...
have to... No, it's fine. It's fine. No, keep going. Keep going.
But I feel like it doesn't want us to go for. I feel like there's not much to learn from going forward unless, like, I feel like it doesn't want us to go to the end very often. Like, there's not much reason for it. So I'd be shocked if it wanted us to legit fight him.
But if it says, well, now we have to talk to the head housemaid. Shit! Wait, I can't do that yet. I have to fucking... You could just actually clap citizen, clap out loud.
Oh my god.
Brr.
That's hilarious.
Shit, where do I have to... Is there a specific place that I have to do this?
He
There
said
it
my
is.
beloved
Never mind.
accurate. Oh,
You think about the incident.
that's it?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna waste a lot more memories now. Because I think, and I might be wrong, and I'd love to be wrong, but I think that going forward and talking to the king is going to end Act 3, and I think that this has to happen in Act 3,
Oh,
and
really?
not in Act 4. And if I'm wrong, you know what, I might be wrong, so just in case I'm wrong.
No, that's not a bad idea.
Let's not waste memories. 1, 2, 7, 11, 9, 8, 10, 12. 6 is fine? 6 seems fine.
I think so.
No, Act to the end. Wait. Act 2, the king. What's the difference between Act 2 the end and Act 2 the king, you know?
Yeah.
Nothing.
A victory of marginal proportions.
Yeah, that one. Anywho, Jesus, that's morbid. Copy the balloon. I wonder what triggers each line of dialogue.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, what triggers eating a rotten apple?
Versus
Is it just
the
tears?
balloon.
Nope. There we go. Go ahead.
Say, you've been carrying around that silver coin for a while, haven't you? The one in your pockets, I mean.
Since before you started looping, yes.
I don't know, I'm mentioning it because it is just so weird for it to be the only thing you had in your pockets. Only a silver coin. What's the deal with it, I wonder?
It's just a coin.
Is that so?
It is so.
Uh-huh. So it's not secretly made of gold, or it doesn't have anything hidden inside a secret box?
Did we undo all of our conversations? Is that why this is happening right now?
Possibly.
Because we also had a different conversation, earlier that we had before. Okay. In that case, I need to I just need to make sure that... I'm sorry that I'm taking such a detour. You know there isn't a more dignified way to loop back in the village. Well, if someone just stopped caring about the villagers seeing a dead body...
True.
Really, it's a weird departure of morality there.
Is it really morality, or is it more like...
It's some version of morality.
Caring about...
Judgment, care.
Yeah, I don't know. Something like
I
that.
forgot. I needed to read the book.
Oh, which book?
The Chateau Castle.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot I needed to do that. You know what? If it isn't right here. Hold on. Just in case. Nope. Shit.
Loop's like, Stardust, are you fucking okay?
I don't even know when okay. Why would I fuck them?
Ah! That was good.
You think about the incident. There we go. No?
Oh, yeah, we've done all these before.
No, I wish I didn't reset my conversations. I'm mad.
I think that's the one problem with like having like multiple like there's already like loops, but then when you put save files into it, it's like, man, things get messy real fast. Alas, you're thinking you're ahead of where you were. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Thanks, Firewolf.
Wait, what?
Firewolf says, alas, you're thinking you're ahead of where you were.
Am I ahead of where I think I am? Is it not time to remember the incident? Is it not time to do... What am I even doing right here? All I know is that...
There's a different line.
Do I have to do it over and over again? There's a different line. Is it inside the castle? Do I have to be inside the castle specifically?
It's RNG.
Is it RNG inside the castle, or is it RNG anywhere?
Firewolf says it's RNG, but you could do it out here.
Then we're just gonna... Okay, so... Ah, shit.
As low as 1 out of 50 or as high as 1 out of 5? Dang.
How does no one know the exact percentages about...
I'm wondering if
There we go.
it's... Oh.
It's 50-50, like a coin flip. Either it happens or it doesn't.
Well, I'm wondering if it's, like, depending... You know how, like, Undertale had, like, fun levels? I'm wondering if it depends on, like, your save or something.
Before you became stuck in time, you passed through a little town for supplies. Everyone had things to do, but you were so stupidly hungry you could barely think, so you stopped at a boulangerie nearby. The boulanger was an old man, but strong. Looked like he woke up smiling every day. Even then, with the threat of the king looming over everyone. Wordlessly, he pointed at a croissant, showing some coins. Silently smiling, he got you your pastry, took your money, and gave you one silver piece of money back. You both said thank you at the same time, and you both froze. Apart from Isa and Mira, who have the same accent, you all have very different ways of speaking at the same language. Makes sense, as you all come from different places. Through your travels, you met a lot of people with Mira and Isa's Bulgarian accent, a few with Bonnie's coastal accent, and even you with Odila's Kabuan accent. But your accent's unique, foreign. The Bolanger's accent was the same as yours. Without breaking eye contact, the old man grabbed your arm. His eyes were stunned, fearful, hopeful. And he said, "Young one, where are you from?" And you didn't answer. There was no way you could answer. How could you answer? Did he know? Did he remember? Could he answer? Was he asking you? Taunting you? Do you remember the lights still? The shapes they cut in the darkness? His stories? Did they beat in his chest still? Were they still warming up in his heart? Could he speak them and everything into existence? Could he say it? Let the words out? Did he remember? Did he remember? Did he remember? Did he remember?! You left the lingerie running. You could see the night sky dotted with lights, but your chest was empty. When you ran back, you thought about how you'll always forget about the things you love. Immutable fact, but you don't want to forget about your allies, ever. Ever. No matter what, you'd make sure she would always. You ate the croissant when you got back to everyone else. It didn't taste like anything.
Is that why, Sifrin doesn't like croissants?
You ate a burnt one once. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. Fiery Wolf says, it rolls a number between 1 and 41, and you have the occasional thing that increases your roll. You have to roll a 51 or over. Act 3 will give out plus 10. So there's some complex math that goes into it. Thank you for explaining that, Fiery Wolf.
You have to roll a 51 on a 1 to 41 die.
Yeah, so unless you have, like, certain things...
I was also being facetious, by the way. I hope you...
Fair enough.
I hope you realize that. Yes, that is why he doesn't like croissants, probably.
Okay, I was like, well, maybe I forgot that happened at some point. I couldn't remember.
Anyway, is there anything else that we need to be doing? Oh, prophet of the stars.
Oh, Twitch loop.
Oh, Twitch loop.
I'm holding my thumb and finger in a call sign, if that helps. Yeah, interacting with croissant things gives additional points before you do it, too. Whoa, that's good to know. I mean, not that... As, like, a fun thing, not as, like, I assume it, we don't ever need to do it again, but that's kind of interesting. Yeah, show it off.
To loop? Do I have to do a new loop now? I mean, I did it already. Okay, there it is.
You can get so fixated sometimes. You don't need to swear off croissants because of what happened. You don't need to keep that coin to remember what happened. You don't need to keep that coin to remember them. Those rituals won't accomplish anything.
You don't know this right now! How could you understand how I feel?
You're right. I can't understand you. After all, I don't know what it's like to feel your home slip out from under you. To feel cut off from everything. To want to remember it all, no matter what. How could I? Look at me, Stardust. Look at my face. Do you really think I'm supposed to be here? Do you really think I can understand what it's like to not have a home I can go back to? To see reflections of it everywhere I look, but without the connection that comes with it? Do you really think I don't understand wanting to remember everything I've left behind? I'm a star, but do you really think it warms me up? That my chest is empty still? And even now, I'm alone. No one can understand what I'm going through, and the only person that could is...
Yes.
Nope, that's it. That's all you get.
I feel like you understand Loop a lot better now.
Interesting.
What's
Thanks
that
for
about?
that.
Show Loop a specific souvenir at a specific time. We got the Ling thing, but we didn't get like a memory.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's just meant to be like a... Because,
A
like...
loop indicator.
Yeah, well, yeah, because, like, I mean, loop, like, usually the memories are indicated with, like, a person, kind of, or I guess maybe us, but, like, loop kind of isn't really our party, so... Thanks, Fiery Wolf. Enjoy your moonwalking. Have a good one. Cool. So were you wanting to go talk to the king now?
Hey, I have a knife key. If looping to the king, we'll have knife key equipped.
So you have to do it beforehand.
Yes. So, this is science now. If I have memory of bomb when I start the fight. I don't have craft break. He's a rock type, and I don't have craft break.
Uh-oh.
Which means it doesn't matter if Sifrin has an attack boost. Doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't fucking matter. And it costs 20 memories to go to here from Dormont. And I didn't save after getting the interaction with Loop. So, and I still haven't scienced whether or not we get the bomb by having the memory as we begin the fight. So. If you're gonna give me save space, why not give me 99 save files?
No, for
you know?
sure. Do you want to go ahead and leave that here for now,
Oh.
since it's been 2 hours, and that way it'll give us a nice breaking point.
Do you want a nice breaking point?
I think that would be good if that's okay. I'm starting to fall asleep a little. Not like really genuinely, but I can feel it coming.
Okay. Then we have accomplished.
I'd ask what we're sciencing, but considering the dagger, I'm scared. We're trying to science if we can get both the knife key and the,
Let me go science that real quick.
You can science it real quick, and we just won't get into the dialogue. But I'd be shocked if it gave you both. Considering it says, like, looping on both, I would...
Yeah. I sure hope that it requires me to use the talk action rather than just starting it at the start. Let's just get right to it. Fuck!
Oh, no.
Shit. Alright, you very specifically do not want me to press this button, correct?
Preferably, if that's okay.
Remember what? Okay, cool, awesome. And now for science. Everyone's attacks. And in my pockets, I have my dagger and not a bomb.
Yeah. So it's a choose situation, or manually go get them or something.
Very sudden, that. Save yourself some time. You cannot quit.
Oh, that's interesting.
I think we skipped over 69.
I think we did. Probably intentionally.
What the heck? Anyway, we're done now. Goodbye, everybody.
Alright, thanks everybody for joining us. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Everyone looks so peaceful there.